like Kirby.
You talk about a side mascot that's successful.
They didn't even know what the fuck he was going to look like. That's the reason why he ended up with like as a fucking
marshmallow,
a round puffball with feet.
You know what's funny about that? When you put in Kirby's Adventure for the NES, they actually draw Kirby out.
Yeah.
Like, is that all? Is that all they did?
Yeah, because he was placeholder art.
He was. And
yeah, that's the reason. The original fucking Game Boy, he doesn't even have a color.
Nope, he was just a white puff. Well, if they would have gave him color, it wouldn't have showed up on the Game Boy. But
true, but even on the box art,
well,
he didn't.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
A lot of people don't know that his first game was on the Game Boy.
It was on the Game Boy, and then he became Nintendo's Majin Buu on the NES.
Yep. I mean,
again, we reiterated this 1,000 times. We'll probably do it over and over again. There has never been a bad Kirby game.
Or a bad game with Kirby in it.
Yeah, I mean,
that's impressive.
Yeah, really. You know, and
you can't even say that about Link, Mario. You can't say that about those motherfuckers. You can't even say that about Solid Snake or even a Metal Gear game, because fucking Ground Zeroes and the original Metal Gear for the NES kind of, the original Metal Gear is a cult classic. I understand that, but still. But Kirby, man, damn. A lot of people
for years.
Yep.
And Kirby is not the same game over and over again. This motherfucker has been innovative as he went along. That's like Rainbow Curse and Canvas Curse.
Yep.
Even before that, I mean, Kirby went ahead when he was doing the whole sucking up enemies, and at first he was just sucking up enemies and spitting them out, using them as weapons that way.
Yeah.
And then he turned into with Kirby's Adventure, they decided to go ahead and give him powers, give him abilities and everything like that.
Look, abilities.
But when where Kirby really started to go ahead and take off was when he made his way to the Super Nintendo, and they were like, okay, well, we've got this placeholder here, and he's literally more of a placeholder than Mario is for Miyamoto. Let's go ahead and let's put them together in like puzzle games or in golf games.
Yep.
And
Kirby's Ghost Trap.
Yep. You know, Kirby's Air Ride. I mean, a lot of those games are out there, and they're just fucking great. You know.
Yeah.
The reason why we bring this up is that Kirby's 24th anniversary, I think, was actually last week or something like that.
Congratulations, Kirby.
And the funny thing is that when it comes to game anniversaries, or majority of like game or film anniversaries, they'll usually go out of their way and they'll announce a few things. So they'll lot about the 10th anniversary,
the
25th anniversary, and then maybe the 50th anniversary, and then
maybe a 30th.
Yeah, you know. But with Kirby, they didn't even wait until the 25th.
No, they put the 24th.
Yeah, they were coming out and they were talking about the 24th anniversary for Kirby.
So maybe the 25th anniversary of Kirby will be on the NX.
So that's what I'm saying. It kind of makes you wonder what they're going to be doing for the 25th anniversary.
They may plan something big.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, right now Kirby is in Robot Land. Yep. And look, I played that shit, and you play that shit. It's a good fucking game.
I mean, it's just incredible. Like, Kirby, as far as Kirby goes, like I said, he's never been in a bad game. And it's kind of funny because when I sat there, I watched, this Watch Mojo. They put out the 10 best Kirby games, the list that they sat there and they usually put out, because they specialize in that stuff. It's really easy, clicky media commercial stuff, right? Yeah, but a lot of times, at least they put effort into making their videos entertaining. And in the intro, they sit there, they say, since we're coming up on the 24th birthday of Nintendo's most overpowered nondescript mascot, I sat there, I heard that, I was like,
yeah.
That is fucking perfect.
I didn't argue that point at all.
Yeah. No, because you've got a little pink puff ball that absorbs the powers of anything that he eats. And if you've played the Wii version, what is it? The Kirby version on Wii, I think it's Return to Dreamland or whatnot.
Mhm.
Where they sat there, they introduced the hyper inhale, where he is
Yeah.
literally sucking up portions of the background and the screen and everything.
Right.
It was like, wow, it wasn't enough to go ahead and give him the ability to suck up boss enemies and take their powers. Now you have this guy sucking up portions of the landscape.
See, that was the thing about
Brilliant.
the first Kirby's Dreamland. After you
Mhm.
beat a boss, you can suck him in, eat him, and take his powers. And it's like, whoa, who the fuck thought of that? That's fucking brilliant.
Some of the best powers too. I mean, look,
Judo.
the first time that he sits there and he sucks up the bear in the wrestling ring, and then he starts suplexing guys all over the fucking place. Like, it had me smiling from ear to ear. Even now, when I think about it, it makes me fucking happy.
I remember when I played it, one of the Kirby games. I think it was Superstar, and you suck up the freaking wheel, and you do that. Next thing you know, you can just start rolling, and you roll through enemies. And I'm like, look, a wagon wheel.
Yep. Yep.
I actually said that out loud, and a couple of people that was with me they started laughing. They were like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "Look, I'm an '80s child. Damn it!"
Yep. I mean, good stuff.
They eat motherfuckers and take their shit. That
Well, and I understand maybe it's a little redactive of Mega Man, but I'd have to say that not so much as far as an application, you know?
Yeah.
well, you could do that to almost anything on the screen on Mega Man.
Yep.
Kirby, almost anything on the screen, if it's something meaningful that they're doing as far as powers, and like on Superstar, that's when you can start charging powers up.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, yeah, they keep going and going and going up on these games.
I have to agree with what the Reverend was saying, that when Kirby started sucking up the whole stage,
yeah,
I was running from ear to ear, man. I was like, yes.
He'll do the traditional, and then and then
Yeah.
like, damn.
Spit out this big ball, man. God damn.
I mean, yeah, Yoshi has eaten up big Shy Guys and big eggs and stuff like that. But even Yoshi can't compete with Kirby.
No.
Kirby can fly.
I'm just
Kirby
kind
can
of.
spin. Wait, if you fall to your death with Kirby, there's something wrong. Seriously, he can fucking fly at will. It's not like he needs special powers.
Yeah.
If you fall down a pit on Kirby, something's wrong with you. Seriously, he can't drown. On the Super Nintendo, as soon as he hit the water, a snorkel and fucking goggles appeared. Like, where that shit come from? But I thought that was hilarious. But he can fly. He can't fucking drown. I mean, fuck.
All I gotta say is, could you imagine freaking Kirby with an invincible star from Mario?
It's funny because I thought about that a little bit earlier. But no, he has that.
Yeah. He does have something like that.
He does have that. He had, like on Kirby's Dreamland, he had like a special power where he ate something hot and then he just spits out fire.
Yeah.
And they play like this, and they play like this star music on Mario. But it was upbeat and it was cool.
I mean, Kirby.
One thing too about Kirby is what I enjoy is that every game, it kind of calls back to the original game. The first stage, the tree monster.
Yeah.
In some shape or form, he's there.
Yep.
I remember when, like on Kirby's freaking adventure for the NES, every time you defeat a boss, it has a ramp.
Yeah.
You have to press the A button and you have to launch yourself up. And of course, you're not going to know that the first time you play the game. So when he goes up and then you land on the little one and, a little Kirby comes out and he switches, like a sign says, press A. That's like so.
Oh, yeah, I love that. Then you launch up. And you go to like a bonus stages all the way up.
Yeah, but the thing about it is you didn't know about the first time you played,
No.
so you did it, and you still complete the stage, and you still danced, and another Kirby comes out and turns a sign over and says press A, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the great things that you know, I've got to say, even though we're middle-aged guys, one thing that we can go ahead and actually appreciate, or we've got a very different perspective on, is that we've actually seen a lot of these games from their inception. You know, and that's one of the things that, you know, we just want to go ahead and point out. Like I said, not only are we going to sit there, we're going to talk about what Nintendo was doing, what we think they're doing, and also how well they're doing in stock. But, you know, there's a reason why we like this company, because that's one of the things that they put out, one of the things they brought to the world is Kirby. Mm-hmm. And he's never been in a bad game.
Let's have an underwater game of Kirby or an air game of Kirby, a Kirby shooter and a Kirby submarine game. Hey, he's been cursed. He's been a ball.
Well, it was a point. It was a point to where, like you said, when he was cursed, he couldn't have no powers. He couldn't even walk.
Right.
I have one thing to say, and we'll close this video out with this. All right. Kirby RPG.
Oh my God! Yes, please. Show me. I will throw money at the screen. With that. I will throw money at the screen.
Yep. Yeah, I would make it rain at the nearest game store possible in order for me to get something like that. That would.
I'd probably buy a console just for that.
Right. Hey, what if they're doing it
on the NX?
What if they're doing it for the NX?
Well, we'll know hopefully soon enough. And you know, and I think it goes without saying to say that that's what everybody is hoping. With that, we're going to go ahead and bring this particular video to a close, folks. Like I say at the end of every video, thank you for following us all the way up to the end here. If you're so kind, hit subscribe, hit like, leave us a comment below whether or not you think we did a good job or if you think we're full of shit. All right. I am the Reverend.
The theme here.
And Gray Mouse 1.
Once again, for the benefits of common sense, logic, and gaming. I didn't discuss about the credit card slot on the Nintendo NX anywhere. Just have the system come with Kirby. Fuck it. Yeah. Credits.
Cool idea. The Kirby ball controller. Gold power gloves? No.
No.
Fuck.